Alright, at this point, you guys know I like dinosaurs. I collect them. I draw them. I have dinosaur-themed items. I collect them but real. I read about them. I like to visit animatronic exhibits. I've dug for them and will be doing it again. But you know what I don't do? I don't go around saying that dinosaurs still exist. Because, well, they don't. 1 week, huh? Well, I did open it, and that's what we're doing today. We're gonna be checking out some dinosaurs caught on camera and seeing everything and whatnot. However, not this one. Because this one is too recent. 9 days. Because unfortunately, this kind of stuff like Compsognathus, or that one doesn't count, but Giant Dinosaur, what? Oh, that video, okay, that's a classic. But like the Compsognathus video, or the... That's a pterosaur, not a parasaur. Really? Is that the only one we're going to use? No, the 3 Triceratops. So like the Comping, these Triceratops videos, and the Mosasaurus, these are all like Jurassic World Dominion promotional videos, so those don't count. And really, this kind of content's gotten a lot more boring after Dominion, because most of these videos are Dominion footage instead of goofy stuff. I will say, however, I did notice that this video for this section, that footage, it's literally just this video, of which Mudnag makes some really good videos. I'd check him out if I were you. But instead, we're going to be watching some older videos, so here we go, I guess. By older, I mean, like, this is 2016. I've never actually seen this one before.
You may know a few theories about what became of the Earth's dinosaurs. Many believe that the dinosaurs were wiped out by a cosmic collision, or even that the creature's yucky stomach gas shrouded the atmosphere. Others think our surviving species of birds have evolved out of dinogenetics as the small, harmless animals we know.
If that guy just said that's a theory, that's beyond proven at this point. Birds are dinosaurs. And also, the stomach gas thing, I will say that was mentioned in Camp Cretaceous Season 1, but no, it was definitely the asteroid.
But could some dinosaurs have survived to be with us here and now? Here are 5 Mesozoic monsters that keep scientists awake at night and might just have you tossing and turning.
Now, to be fair, this is listed like it's a scary video, and if it is a scary video, I wouldn't doubt him. I wouldn't blame him. In fact, I've got one in production of my own, so, oh well, but let's just see if these are actually good.
The WikiLeaks dinosaur. WikiLeaks is often thought of as a politics-only news source, but outlaw editor-in-chief Julian Assange has an active interest in esoteric science as well.
I've actually never heard this one before. The picture that it was showed actually looks incredibly familiar, but I've never heard of this particular thing.
In 2013, WikiLeaks
released
a video that was supposedly buried by high-level military leaders deep within the Russian government.
Yep, never mind.
It was held at KGB headquarters for many decades, with a young Vladimir Putin handling security for the document.
Yeah, okay. I've definitely heard this one before. I actually covered this one in my own debunking of my own dinosaur sightings videos I did for 100 sub special. Yeah, this... I still don't know what to think about this one. It looks very convincing as the typical ornithomimid. Like, you got the head, the long neck, body, long legs, relatively short tail. So traditional ornithomimid body plan. And if you look at modern animals, you got like ostriches and emus and whatnot. And sure, you could explain that, but in Russia, and also this tail, I still don't know what to think about those particular details. Of course, unless it's like some kind of Jurassic Park footage, just black and white and incredibly pixel reduced. But even then, it doesn't look like any Gallimimus scene from any Jurassic movie, so...
Menacing, yet also bird-like, to the excitement of all of the dinosaur bird theorists out there. Scientists have speculated that the animal could be some sort of small, modern-day avian dinosaur known as an ornithomosaur. That's a mouthful. And
Hey, mouthful indeed, and you're not that far off, truthfully. It's ornithomimosaur. But you got it pretty close, so points for attempting it and getting it close.
Mokel-Mbem. The investigative program Destination Truth recently profiled a potential real-life dinosaur living today in the deep wilds of Africa. The fearsome reptile Mokel-Mbem is said to live in the Congo River Basin and is a vegetarian.
Right, so this is a classic. I've got to say, this is a classic. Cryptid. It's believed to basically be a giant sauropod that attacks, or a relatively smaller sauropod, so like Volcanodon size. I think that's like 30, 40 feet, 20 feet long, maybe? But overall, a relatively smaller sauropod, very aggressive, attacks everything. Footprints, sounds, documented or whatnot. The most realistic theories are like hippos or elephants. In fact, this kind of actually looks like an elephant, like that's its trunk and that's the rest of its body. And both hippos and elephants go in the water, so it's not that unlikely.
Oh, let's go find him and give him a hug. He seems sort of adorable. Not so fast. Mbem is extremely territorial and fiercely protective of his turf.
Ah, yes, I may have just explained everything that was about to be said, but oh well.
Tribesmen say that if you come too close to his lair, the prehistoric wonder will attack you, sometimes to scare you away, and sometimes with deadly force. The beast has also been known to attack and kill rhinos who hang out just a little too close.
Okay, so yeah, that was about it. That didn't really go into any sightings or whatnot, but oh, Megalodon, don't even get me started on Megalodon. Like, do not get me started on Megalodon. None of this is real. So, yeah, kind of curious to see what's going to go on here. Megalodon, okay, we're starting off bad.
More prehistoric reptile than fish. Rumors and sightings
It's a fish, not a reptile at all.
of modern-day megalodons have filled swimmers with dread and inspired fictional monster tales such as Moby Dick and Jaws. Yet
Okay, Moby Dick, I actually can't confirm anything for that because I've never read it. Jaws was based on the Jersey Shore shark attacks in the 1910s, which was most likely either a bull shark or a white shark. So definitely not Megalodon there.
some researchers believe that these massive Mesozoic holdovers are still out.
No. Why is it that the Megalodon sightings are always the absolute worst? No, Megalodon did not live in the Mesozoic. It was from the Cenozoic, about 3.5 million years ago at the oldest, or earliest. I guess at the earliest.
Out there in the ocean in 2016. Sightings and
I did
documentary
not.
evidence include first-hand accounts of a 20-foot-long nocturnal sea beast called the megatooth shark, a giant prehistoric reptile fish dubbed the coelacanth. The
Nice mosasaur. Also, 20-foot-long megatooth shark. Okay, that's like actually just a white shark.
terrifying giant squid, which no camera
Wait, hold on. Did you just say a coelacanth?
of a 20-foot-long nocturnal sea beast called the megatooth shark, a giant prehistoric reptile fish dubbed the coelacanth.
Okay, megatooth shark, that's a white shark. Reptile, sea beast thing, mosasaur right there. But coelacanth, not reptilian at all. In fact, they're like one of the last living lobe-finned fish. This doesn't look reptilian whatsoever.
The terrifying giant squid,
Nice giant squid, classic.
which no camera caught until 2004, and
That's simply because of how far down under the water and the cold environments they live in.
even a colossal squid said
Same exact case.
to weigh half a ton, which some sailors believe is the real-life inspiration for the myth of the Kraken.
Heard that. Yeah, oh, flashbang. Definitely heard that, and it seems realistic enough to me.
Skeptics have said that the evidence is not well documented, but a few compelling stories remain.
It's not. There is no evidence that Megalodon exists today. Like, the whales would be missing, and there would be other ecological notices. If you bring up the HMS Challenger with them incorrectly radiometric dated teeth.
2009, the History Channel visited the Sea of Cortez to document the search for a 30-foot-long reptilian swimmer that was decimating local marine animals.
Okay, this is actually weird. That's not where I was going with this. And also, reptilian. Mosasaurs don't exist anymore.
Reports of gigantic marine predators aren't slowing down anytime soon, so yeah, maybe it's time to sturdy up your pontoon boat just a bit. Number 2. Mbaloo.
I've never heard of this one.
This possible modern-day dinosaur lives in the Likuala region in the Republic of Congo. Its long four-legged shape, lizard-like armor, and large backplates have caused some to speculate that the African creature is some freakishly large kind of crocodile. However,
okay, if we're taking everything into consideration so far, that's probably what it is. There are crocodiles in Central Africa. They're usually relatively small. They're not like Nile crocs, but there are some.
This fellow's also a vegetable eater, and not a menacing, violent carnivore in the closet like his river basin friend Bokel Mbembe. Instead, Mbelo may be a modern descendant of the Stegosaurus, which also ran on 4 legs, carried long spikes on its body, and impressive plates on its back.
Okay. You know, there were stegosaurs from Africa, so I'll give you that. However, yeah, Stegosaurus was part of the group of dinosaurs that did not leave any modern descendants. As in, they're not related to birds. And so that's most likely not the case.
And ate an herbivore's diet, just as the fabled lizard from Likuala does. 1. The Loch Ness Monster.
Ah, here we go.
You probably think you knew the basics on Old Nessie. The intriguing but blurry photographs, the first-hand accounts that always just elude rational explanation, or the documentaries that crowd the loch with technicians and crew and potentially scare the beast into hiding even before the search can begin.
Here's a classic.
Theories about the true identity of Nessie, one of the most popular holds that the monster is actually a dinosaur, or even an entire family of dinosaurs from the plesiosaur species.
Okay, this is almost as bad as the megalodon portion. Dear me, plesiosaurs were not dinosaurs. They weren't even lizards. They were just reptiles that were adapted to live in the water. As for species, sure, there's probably more than one species of plesiosaurus. However, like, there's multiple different genera of plesiosaurs. Like, you got Tuarangisaurus or Elasmosaurus, Cryptocleidos. So like, man, this is actually almost as bad as the megalodon part.
Which was formerly thought to be extinct for 65 million years.
Last I checked, plesiosaurs don't exist anymore, so they're still extinct. Also, what, 7 years ago in this? 2016? Okay, I'll give you the pass of 65 million years. Now it's believed to be around 66. I'll give you that pass.
Hard to disprove evidence includes the creature's craning neck in some photographs and sonic ping anomalies that have left many explorers creeped out and headed for land.
So the whole neck thing like this? Yeah, as I said in my own debunking video, plesiosaurs could not lift their necks like this whatsoever. They were adapted to be in the water, and so they couldn't just lift their head up like that. That would be too much gravity and stress on their heads and necks and whatnot.
Chased by a school of aquatic dinosaurs. You have 5 real-life dinosaurs caught on camera.
Well, that was weird. So I want to say that was absolutely horrible. This is a video from 2016, and I've actually never seen this particular video before. So there's some new footage. But, like, man, you can just never trust these videos. Especially after Dominion. Anyway, yep, that was fun. Might do another one of these. I'm not really sure. But hope you enjoyed this. And I'll be seeing you again next time. Adios.